There are three levels to B2B media, which I call showcase, connect, and converse. Most advertisers through the years have stayed at the first level, showcasing their ad in print or online. At TargetCast, we take it a step further with platforms that allow you to connect with your audience in a conversation about how your brand or service is different than everyone else in the industry. So for example, we create 45-minute interviews between guest editors at publishing companies and our clients. The result becomes a Q&A series or content in the B2B magazine, website, or even as a radio roundtable discussion. Originating this for the accounts that I've worked on in the past, like Dell and GE, has allowed them to really outsmart the competition. This platform gives the advertiser an opportunity to tell their story and introduce a point of view, not always addressed in a print or in a banner. So creating or co-branding research is also very important to deliver to a captivated audience through a trade publication or website. For example, you can create an online survey, a digital poll among peers one week, and the next week they are waiting for the results in print as insightful research. Today we must not only showcase our message, but connect with the audience using a tactic that is going to be conversational.
Kevin, how do you get your staff and also new people to the advertising field or coming right out of school engaged with B2B advertising?
You know, Matt, we've done some really unique things to create an appreciation for B2B media among new employees and those right out of college. In our training courses at TargetCast, we start with an episode of Mad Men, where Bethlehem Steel is the B2B account in focus, because even in Mad Men, we see the power of B2B advertising. We learn to ask ourselves questions that help us to apply B2B to even some of our consumer accounts where it's appropriate. You know, questions such as, can the client's product be sold to retailers, or does the client have an application for commercial or general business enterprises? You know, can other industries take the product and make something out of it? You know, think about it, Matt. There are 9,000 business titles out there classified under 200 industries. So there's a lot of B2B media to help us solve many business objectives. We also illustrate how B2B works by using the example of a plastics company as what I call the input, and how they're advertising in a design engineering publication and an automotive engineering publication to reach a car designer, a design engineer in automotive, who specifies the materials and suppliers, and how that all leads to a consumer product being the final output.
Kevin, can you talk a little bit about marketers and social media? Some of the most exciting work being done with social media in the B2B industry is actually coming from the marketer side. Is there a best practice for marketers using social websites?
Social media, the first one, can in fact expand those three levels I talked about earlier. Within a social media platform, you can start a whole new discussion, solve a business issue, or improve a perception. Tactfully, as my second point, you can network with people met at industry events, post a question, and give an answer. But most importantly, you should use social media as your new customer service hotline to understand audience concerns by reading comments, opinions, and questions. And let's not forget how we can demonstrate applications with video. So you should have a separate and different tactic. Don't just have a great message and be iconic and viral. Expand the conversation.
Kevin, what are some of the broader advertising trends that B2B media companies, B2B publishers really need to be aware of in 2013? What are you seeing? What are your clients asking for in terms of B2B advertising?
Well, when you have clients that want to revamp or upgrade their website, that always gives an opportunity to put something more out there into the marketplace. Print will continue to be stable. So we're seeing a rise in trade show spending. We're seeing a lot more clients revamping or redeveloping their website on a pretty, on a periodical basis. And also we're seeing a lot of businesses going into international markets and providing their products and services to help restore economies in different countries. And they rely on business-to-business media to actually reach industries in those countries or even governments.